rained. Yay! We always get excited when it rains in California because we can keep our water off. Saving money. It rained, and then Ian had a sleepover, so he was not in the house. It was nice and peaceful and quiet, and the house stayed cleaner longer. I love that kid. Okay, so I want to talk about emotions and feelings. Let's get in touch with our feelings and emotions because I don't think we talk about it enough. So let's dive into that. We are created to function as a whole. We have the spirit, mind, and the body, and we have to nourish all three. And I know life happens, and we're going to drop one of those balls, and that's when things start getting wonky. So, what's happening inside of our bodies when emotions and feelings are happening? It's all science. So I'm going to drop some science on you. Your body is made of intelligent cells designed to continuously restore health. So emotions are information carrying molecules that bind and react to cell receptors. What the heck are you talking about? So we have these cells, and they have these receptors, little doohickeys, looking for chemical molecules to kind of tell it what to do. So it's just kind of out there going, I need a job, I need a job. So it finds the chemical molecules and it goes do what it needs to do. And feelings are really chemicals that can help or hurt us. So because emotions are chemicals, they're not limited to the mind, the brain. We actually have three of them. Science reveals that there are complex neural processing functions in the mind, heart, and gut. Those are our three brains. I always thought it was just the mind, and then I discovered the gut is a brain, and then the heart was introduced. So we need all three. All right, let's talk about the mind. Obviously, this first one, it's logic and intellect. The subconscious mind directs over 90% of our behavior. So what am I talking about? Every time we have an experience, our brain is recording it. And not just the memory of what you're seeing and feeling, but also the chemicals that are coming out. So it's recording all that. So the next time you're having an experience, it's basically going through the Rolodex of what was that memory, what happened, because your body naturally has a memory for everything, whatever happens in your life. So that's why sometimes when you react a certain way and you're like, why did I do that? That's so out of me. That's because your brain kind of hicked up and gave you the wrong memory. So the wrong stuff fled out. So now 18 inches below that is the heart, which is your intuition. More narrow path run from the heart to the brain than from the brain to the heart. So the heart is basically descending the message. And then last but not least is your third brain, which is the gut. I'm sure you've said it. Have you heard someone say, I got a gut feeling, I don't know about this, my gut hurts, not too sure about that, right? Because you feel it in your gut that something's wrong. Well, that's because 90% of the body's serotonin and other feel-good chemicals are produced in the gut. So when you have anxiety, depression, it's all coming from there. So in order to feel well, you need to have all three brains connected to feel good, okay? So if one's off, the rest is you're not going to feel good. All right. So let's go over real quickly emotions and your belief, because when you have an emotion, that usually triggers a belief and not a good one. So let's kind of walk you through that. All right, so you're having a life experience right now. The kids are acting crazy. The animals are acting nuts. You lost your job. Now you got to work two jobs because your other partner lost a job, or the IRS is trying to audit you, or you've lost a loved one all of a sudden, or you've been diagnosed with a disease and you didn't see it coming. Well, now your body's got to process all that, right? It's all happening at you at once, it feels like. The world is on your shoulders. So your brain is thinking, I got to figure this out because it's my responsibility. And then the heart is feeling overwhelmed. It's just so much. Now you've added one more thing to your plate. And your gut's like, I'm stuck. I don't know what to do. So then all that's happening, and then all of a sudden a reaction happens. Your stomach starts to hurt. You're having conflicting feelings, and you get a head tension. I, for one, definitely get unsettled stomach lots of times because my brain is trying to sync up a memory that is not happening with the experience that I'm having. So I'm constantly battling that because it created a belief that something bad is going to happen, that fight and flight. And then you think, I'm not good enough. All this stuff has just made you feel like you can't do it. You just can't get through it. So now you've got to weed. So what do you need to do to weed that out? Well, I have a solution. That's what I want to talk to you about, okay? Here is the solution. Let me get it for you. Oh, Lifelong Vitality Pack. Yes, so this is doTERRA's supplement trio pack. This is the foundation. Okay, we're going to pull weeds out, and now we need to put down a new foundation. So we're going to start planting. What do you want to plant? What do you want to plant? Something positive, right? This is a good start. So I'm going to break down what the 3 bottles do, okay? This is their #1 product, not an oil. Oh, let's talk about supplements, because I'm sure a ton of you are already on them, either from the grocery store or from Costco. And all I have to say, if you're getting them from Costco, and I love Costco, I worked with them, great people, but those products, you're literally shitting out your ass, like a whole corn of kernel corn. Seriously. Those products, nothing against Costco, but those brands, they put way too much vitamins and minerals, and your body cannot break it down. So guess what? You're pooping it out. So you're literally just throwing money in the toilet. So please stop. Please stop if you're doing that. Ask yourself 4 questions. I'm going to come up with some questions. If you're using supplements, are you feeling less pain? Do you feel less stress? Do you have more clarity, more focus? If any of those you're just like, I feel kind of the same, nothing different, then you got to check these products out. Okay, so first one, the Microplex VMZ. That's the vitamins and minerals. Full servings of fruits and vegetables. The reason it's called a supplement, because you still need food, fruits and vegetables, and I try really hard as a mom to get them in the house, either from the farmers market, Sprouts, Trader Joe's, or if I have to, because I'm running out of time in the grocery store. We either eat it too fast, or we don't get it to it fast enough, and then it's all spoiled. This is the supplement to bridge all that, or they're not in season. So I'm still getting full servings of fruits and vegetables. Now, if you're over 120 pounds, you want to do 2 of these, 1 in the morning and 1 at night. And this is the little capsule. And if you're like, oh my God, not another pill, it's too big, I can't do it, I can't swallow that, you can break it apart and put it in your smoothie. So there's no excuse. In fact, I have a fantastic smoothie recipe I will share in the comments later today. So check that out. Next one is the XEO Megas. These are omega fatty acids 3, 6, and 9. And EO is essential oil. Why is there essential oils in there, Nicole? Well, I'll tell you. Lots of omegas out there on the market, have that lovely fishy smell, and that's because it's rancid. These are not sustainable. It's not a sustainable product, but doTERRA's figured out the 9 essential oils that sustain the omega, so when it gets to your house, it has a beautiful smell. I could smell this all day long. So this is that guy right there. Boom. I take 2 of these morning and at night because I could use brain and eye health and hair and nails and all that fun stuff. Okay, next one is the Alpha CRX Plus Cellular Vitality Complex. So basically what this one does, it keeps the free radicals and synthetic compounds, synthetic anything, away from your cells, because your cells don't have eyeballs and they're just looking for anything that looks or feels like a chemical molecule. And sometimes those synthetic things are, they kind of look, feel like it too. So that keeps those away, which helps reduce a lot of inflammation. So this is the foundation. We got the nice new soil set up. So the next thing you want to do to really get those deep rooted weeds out is you want to do a gut reset, restore. Yeah, you want to do that. Okay. Let me introduce you to those guys. So along with the Lifelong Vitality, you want to introduce the Terrazyme, which is the digestin family. This is digestive enzyme complex. So what it is it's enzymes that break down the food. So if you're going to eat a heavy meal, take 2 of these. A lighter meal would just be 1, and it just breaks down the nutrients that go straight to your brain. That's going to give you all those awesome positive chemical compounds that the rest of your body needs to feel good more often. Okay, now next step is you need to flush out all the yucky stuff that's in your GI tract. So this is GX Assist. It's a GI cleansing formula. You just need to take 1 or 3, I forget what the directions are. Take 1 to 3 soft gels a day with meals for 10 days. Just do this for 10 days and then you're done. And then once all that's done, you want to introduce new beautiful flora, and that is where PB Assist Plus comes into play. So this one would be next, and it's a dual capsule. The first capsule has essential oils. It reaches your stomach, and then the probiotic actually reaches, so the second capsule reaches the lower gut where the probiotic needs to be. So a lot of probiotics on the market right now just kind of die in your stomach because it can't get past the acidity in there, and yeah, so you're not getting any or very few probiotics. So that comes into play after that, and you want to do this protocol every 3 to 4 months. So I am due to start it a second time because I did the first time back in November. For those of y'all that have been following me and watching these, thank you very much. I'm going to start it up again in a couple of weeks, but I got to go in order. I'm empty. So I'll be doing that. So I'm going to go back to my loyalty rewards, my carts, and adjust that. So this is the tool to help you feel good more often. That's why I'm sharing this, because I know life is happening at you 100 miles an hour and we just need a little help, a little supplement, and there you go. It works. Do your research if you have any doubts. Because there are some good ones out there, but I'm telling you, they cost way more than these for sure. Because when you buy this little pack, you get a huger, deeper discount beyond 25% for these. So, I mean, it's a win-win. And then you try it for 30 days, and if you still like, send it all back, you get your money back, you don't lose anything. I mean, come on. That's why it's the #1 product. No, I don't know. It actually works. Okay, so that's that. A couple announcements. I got a lot coming up in March, so bear with me. March, oh Lord, I should have wrote this stuff down. I'm so sorry. Bear with me. March 1st, there's going to be a webinar, Intro to Essential Oils, hosted by Holistic Certified Essential Oils Coach Andy Garcia, not the actor. Will be checking in from Auckland, New Zealand, to provide us with an opportunity how to learn to care for your family and meet healthcare needs. So I highly recommend that, because doTERRA's revamped their kits. So there's a kit for every reason, for every situation that's going on with you. So he's going to go over those. I'll be dialing into, because I'm really not that familiar with the new kits. I'm still learning and growing, so that's the process. And then on March 4th, for those of y'all that are already enrolled with me, I always provide continuous education so that you are never stuck with oils and don't know what to do with them, or you need more oils. I will be teaching a loyalty rewards program webinar, so you can find out all the details of what that's about, because doTERRA loves to give products, free products, to their most loyal customers, because that's what they do. They love to give. So check that out. That's March 4th at 4 p.m. Pacific time. I'll put all this information in the comments and remind you guys as it gets closer. And then on March 19th is a make and take. Everyone is invited to that. I'll be making some phone calls, sending out emails and texts, so keep an eye out for that. Yeah, $5 5 millimeter roller balls, or $10 10 milliliter roller balls. You pick the blend you want, you take it home, and you're good to go. If you want it for free, bring a friend. You'll get yours for free. So yeah, stop on in, listen in. Oh, and yeah, before I forget, I have a doTERRA leader coming in to help spread the word on doTERRA information and how to use these oils. So it's definitely going to be a fun make and take, because yeah, someone from my upline's coming to hang out with us, and she has been with doTERRA for 6 years, so she knows she will be able to answer anybody's questions if you have any. So, because we want to meet your needs. All right, you guys, let me see who's here. Hi, Johnny. Thanks for popping in. Chino and Eric. Yay. All right. Good job, everybody. All right, I'm going to get off my foundation support and my soapbox, and I will talk to you guys next week. Hopefully I can get started on this. If not, it'll be the following week. Okay, and I'll let you know how that journey goes as well. All right, take care, everybody. Be kind. It's going to be a beautiful day.